What is up, people? How you doing? This is Gifted1K here, and today I am making a video on what you can and can't do on different platforms that you can stream on. Now I'm gonna give you three different platforms, which is going to be YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. I have streamed on all of these three platforms for many years. I think I did about on YouTube I did about 2 years, and then on Twitch I did about two years there on Twitch. And then I have been streaming on Kick. I still do about a year and a half at this point. So yeah, I just wanted to give you pretty much a little bit of an insight on pretty much if you're trying to start streaming and what to expect or what to realize before you start streaming, or if you're thinking about moving platforms. Again, before we start, I want to let you know that I do stream on Kick about 3 to 4 times a week. And so yeah, the link will be down in the description if you guys would like to come by. This is a gameplay right here of Apex, while you guys hear me on what I have to say about the streaming platforms, okay? All right, so first thing we're gonna talk about is going to be YouTube. We're talking about YouTube right now. So I'm gonna start with a con on YouTube. It's the lack of freedom. It's what you can and can't watch on YouTube. I would say that's a big one for me, because sometimes, viewers want to watch videos with you, or they might want to show you and have you react to it. And the truth is, if that clip happens to have anything that is copywritten, which a lot of things are copywritten nowadays, YouTube will take your stream down. And then once it's off, it will restart by itself, which is, that's nice. But overall, it's a big con for me, because, again, you got to be careful, really careful of what you put in your stream, because, again, they will take you down while you are live. So to me, the lack of freedom on YouTube, that is the big one. Now, the second thing is going to be a pro. The way chat interacts. If I'm being honest, so I would say YouTube has one of the best chats, that the way it interacts. And I'm not talking about color, because if I'm being honest, color wise is very bland. You're either, if you're not a join member, which is the equivalent of being subscribed on Twitch, your color of your name is going to be white or gray. That's it. But if you are a joint member, your name is going to be green. That's it. It's just the color green. That's it. So color wise is very lame, if I'm being honest. But the way it interacts when somebody becomes a joint member, or somebody does a super chat, it's just very big and bright on the chat, and it really I would say it makes people kind of want to do it even more, because it really pops and it's very interactive, and then more people kind of feel like doing it, and it really helps out and supports the streamer. So to me, the way it pops on the chat is something that is awesome. And I would definitely recommend, the other platforms adapting this, because it's like, again, it really helps out the streamer, and it's more interactive in the chat. And last one is, we're going to have to go with a con, because the truth is, a lot of people think that when you're streaming on YouTube, that you're also growing your channel at the same time as you are growing your stream. That is a complete lie, and it's very false. The truth is that YouTube doesn't really have a great algorithm, or if any, for streams. I have friends that have been streaming on YouTube for years, and they have only gained like 50-60 subscribers throughout the year, and it's just like, that is very poorly, right? That is so bad. And the truth is that you're way better off streaming in a different platform, and then again grabbing the clips from that other platform and turning them into a video. As when you do upload videos on YouTube, they actually have an actual algorithm, and that way you are actually trying to grow your channel. Because the truth is, when you stream on YouTube, you do not grow. I promise you, I streamed on YouTube for a year and a half, and I gained the most amount of subscribers when I upload videos, not while I was streaming. Okay, I currently have about 60.4 thousand subscribers on YouTube, and again, you know, all of that was massively done throughout my YouTube videos, not while I was streaming. Okay, so again, you do not grow while you stream on YouTube. You actually grow from posting videos on YouTube. Okay, before we get to the next platform, guys, if you consider subscribing or liking this video, if you are actually learning anything or this video has helped you and clear some things up for you, consider liking the video or subscribing. It will truly help me out, and I would truly appreciate that. Okay, so now next to the next platform, which we're going to talk about, Twitch. All right, well, I'm gonna start with a pro, because Twitch, you have a fair amount of actual freedom on what you can and cannot stream. You can, like, you know, you can watch pretty much just about almost any, you know, video on YouTube, if I'm being honest, and you should be just fine. You shouldn't be getting in trouble for watching, you know, copywriting things. If it's very copywritten, you might want to delete the VOD like literally right away. If you do that, a lot of times you won't get in trouble. Obviously, if you do get 3 strikes, you get your channel deleted. But again, it's really hard for you to get a strike, if I'm being honest. I would say you have a fair amount of freedom on Twitch of what you can and cannot watch. But again, you know, I've seen people getting strikes on Twitch. All right, number 2. Big con here. This is a big con. Is you know, Twitch takes 50% of your subscriptions when people subscribe to you. Obviously, it's being $5, but you get more, like about $2.50. But if I'm being honest, you tax on that, so you take about $1.75, somewhere in there per subscription. So if I'm being honest, every time, you know, I used to get, you know, I used to get a fair amount of subs on Twitch, and every time I'm like, oh my God, you know, it's just like, I thought I had made more money, but I didn't, you know. Well, again, you know, Twitch is taking half your money. And another con is that you do not get paid until you make $100 on Twitch. So if you're making 98, you're going to have to wait till next month, and hopefully somebody subscribes to you so you can pass the $100 mark. So then you can get paid on Twitch. So you got to make $100 or more to be able to get paid. All right, well, the new system on Twitch, as far as I've seen, you can actually run ads and decide when to run ads on Twitch. Even if you are only affiliate, you don't necessarily need to be partner. You can be affiliate and you can run ads on your stream. But again, ads are something that a lot of people hate. So if you run ads while you know, some people may stick around, you can possibly say, hey, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to run a quick little ads just so I can make a little bit of money, and then, you know, we'll continue with the stream. Okay. But again, you know, that is definitely you know, something that is cool, I would say, because you can decide when to run ad. You can be like, hey guys, I'm going to the bathroom real quick, and I'm just going to run quick ads real quick, just so I can make a little bit of money. But again, you got to understand that, you know, if you're a very small streamer, you're making, you know, possibly a penny at most, you know, from running ads. And so you're not, you know, you're not really benefiting from it. But I would still consider it a pro, because it is a way to try to make a little bit of money. So yeah, anything that kind of helps you make a little bit of money, I will always consider a pro. But again, you gotta be careful, because it could easily turn into a con, because if you run too many ads, you might actually end up losing viewers. So you gotta be careful with that one. That one is a little like 50-50, okay? Yeah, I don't think it would be worth it if you're a very small streamer. If you are a fair enough, you know, big streamer, then maybe it is a little bit worth it, because now you're making a little bit more money. But yeah, something to think about on that one. Now, for the last platform, we're going to be talking about Kick. All right, Kick is a very controversial platform, I would say. A lot of people hate it. A lot of people love it. I personally love it because, well, I'm going to give you exactly why I love it. All right, but trust me, you want to stick around for this one, because, you know, it has some good pros and really some good bad cons. So let's get started. All right, so for the first pro is the freedom. Yes, Kick has the most amount of freedom. You can literally watch anything on stream. Obviously not, PRON, but you can watch pretty much anything, even you can jump on Netflix and watch, pretty much anime with your viewers. You can watch movies with your viewers. You can watch anything. So the freedom on Kick is immensely. It's very, very, very hard to get in trouble, I would say, based on what you're watching on Kick. So I would say the amount of freedom is amazing. So that's something that I really, really, really love about Kick, and definitely a massive pro. All right, next one is going to be a con. Well, there is 0 ads that you can run on Kick, which is okay. I would say could be both pro and con. It's a pro more for the viewer, and well, for the Twitch streamer, again, even if you're a small creator, then that is definitely a pro. But if you're a mid-sized to large creator, running ads on your stream could potentially earn you more money. But again, there's 0 way to make money on Kick other than the viewer subscribing to you or donating to you. So there's no way around this on Kick. You are 100% bound to the viewer donating to you. And so it's a tough one because you cannot make money any other way other than the viewer subscribing or donating to you. So that's a tough way because there's not a lot of ways to make money on Kick other than getting subscription. So that's tough. I would say that's a con, definitely a con, because again, if viewers are not like subscribing or helping you in any way, shape, or form, then you're just not making any amount of money on Kick. And I've seen people who averages like 3, 4, 500, even thousands of viewers, and they don't have subscribers, which most likely means they're not making or maximizing the amount of money they could be making. And last but not least, I gotta say, being able to push for KCIP partner once you get partner on Kick is a massive, massive pro as well, because if you push for KCIP, and if you do end up getting accepted into KCIP partner program, that means you will get an hourly rate. And if I'm not mistaken, it's about 16 and 17. It's between $16 and $20 an hour. I know that it varies between streamers, but that's pretty massive to get an actual hourly rate plus your subscriptions and donations at the end of the month, which is pretty massive. I would say that's a massive pro, and that's something that you can't really strive for on Twitch. But that's it. That's all I gotta say. I would say Kick, while it lacks a little bit on the department where you can make money, but once you make partner, you can actually strive to become a KCIP partner, which again now gives you more opportunity to make money, as you will get an hourly rate. And I think that's all I gotta say for this video. I hope you guys enjoy, and if you did and it helped you in any way, shape, or form, consider subscribing. Take care. See you next video.